Welcome back, everyone, at a different day, similar time. Yeah, so we had a 12-hour race this weekend. Not in Motorsport Manager, but in Assetto Corsa Competizione. Competizione? Whatever, something Italian. And, yeah, it went well. We finished P3 in class, P18 overall starting from last, so really happy with that result. We were 46th on the grid, I think, so had a couple incidents. We probably could have gotten P2 had we maximized everything, maybe P1, but yeah, just a few incidents on track kind of held us up. Anyways, enough with that. We have a new part coming along. We have one more race with this pit crew, and then we gotta switch people out. Didn't we get rid of Hans Mikkelsen? No, okay, we didn't. Okay. So we got 2 streams today, right back to back, so hopefully I can finish this quickly, and then we can move on to the next one, and won't take up too much time. It's really like a lose-lose situations on most of those at this point. So we got some parts to design. I don't know where we're at there. That's fine. Parts are designing. Let's see here. We got this to start improving. Anything else that we can... No? That's about it. Okay, we've got 2 sponsors here. We're probably not going to use this one, so we're just going to go with the front payment for it. Car repair finished. Thank you. Jessica Monroe is actually retiring this year. She's Barbara Martin. Okay, P. Good driver, American. Shame she has to go. We got all our sponsor offers here. 800 grand. Oh boy. Mauer Brights. No threats detected. Yay. Did that pop up on screen? I don't think it did. It's okay. Threat free. So we lost some marketability, but we do have 4 stars still, so that's good. 5 stars, just a dream right now, I guess. If we do replace Shen Qi with Huang Guang, yeah, we will have 3 stars. Goodness. It's all because you can't say your first or last name. How do you market a name like that? Be like Renus VK and just take the first letters of your last name and just say VK instead of Van Kalfmuth. Do I want to choose a vote? No. I'll save the million for next season whenever we promote. Finishing a lot of scouting on drivers. Do we still have plenty of drivers to... No, we don't. Ah. All right. works. But just got reports that we don't care about. Suspension belt. This is our super risky part. Don't need that anymore. All right. I think that's about it for building parts and stuff. Yeah, great to hear. Can't believe there's 3 of you watching at 8:30 or 8:13 in the morning my time, and probably in the afternoon your time. But thank you for tuning in. It's quickly going down, so that is probably good news. It means that you guys aren't skipping work. There's always going to be a video later that you can catch up on. Is either doing it today or doing it next weekend and missing a week. So I figured, I got time today, so I'll do it. Anyways, we will try for 4th or above. Yeah, 4th or above. It's going well. I just keep saying your name how I keep on saying it, which is Nandu Prabhu. Welcome to the stream, Don Blaze. It's going well, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully, I'm not taking you away from your actual work. I know that Nandu's in college, so I mean, you probably have some breaks during the day, especially since it's online. But okay, we got that there. We're gonna stick here for now. Yeah, this is fine for now. Yeah, hopefully I'm not taking away from anything important. I'd feel bad. So there's always a VOD afterwards, always. So, but we're gonna go back to back here. Gonna go ahead and spray the pre-race. Yeah. Alright, off to Munich. Off to good old Germany. Again, that's like northern Italy. But it just, I guess they are kind of touching, I think. You know, Austria's in between. Anyways. Pretty sure Munich is like, I don't know. Just doing some revision while I watch you. Alright, perfect. So. Yeah, it was a bit of a crazy weekend with the 12-hour race and everything, and then my internet went out, and so I couldn't do the stream yesterday. So, which I think by the time it was stream time, it was up, but I didn't want to, you know, just lose internet connection during the stream and have to upload a non-stream video and stuff. I just figured just wait, because I knew I took the day off today. So, alright. Let's try that. We will do... Oh, gosh. How does one check? Oh, I'll do mediums. Saw what? The 12-hour race? The one for... Okay. That's good. You were watching the 12-hour race, or you were watching my explanation of what I was doing? Alright, let's try this. Okay. How does it feel, guys? Good? Need to change anything? No? Everything perfect? Gearing seems right. Gearing is weird. The 12 hours. Okay. Yeah, it was fun. It was a bit exhausting, but yeah, that is what you sign up for with a 12-hour. Of course, apparently the next one's going to be 24 hours, so that one's going to be even more fun. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm the idiot that's trying to run 2 teams in the 24 hours, so we'll see how that goes. Got a bunch of drivers that want to race a 24-hour race. So, trying to oblige. Speed balance is worse. So we'll just go the opposite way. Yeah, the 24-hour race is probably going to be in like a month or so, maybe 2 months. So not like right on the horizon, but it's still worrying. I really thought I was going to be so exhausted I needed to take an extra day off work. So I took today off. And then I was actually fine the next day. So I got plenty of sleep the night. But I mean, if I do 24 hours, that's going to be really tough. Study course is the coolest team. Pretty lame practice session. I mean, both are true. Both are true. %. What do we got here? 25 laps. It's really cold out, so we're going to be pushing a lot. So I think we're going to stick with mediums. Did I put on the right tire set? I didn't put on the old ones? Okay. I'll put those on. Alright. Probably going to be a mediums soft race. Good start from Key. Not like the best, but I mean, good second phase, I guess. Caught up with the cars ahead. Didn't lose a position. So this is called Key's Revenge because we're going to see if she can actually fight back into the championship. Get back into contention here. And she's not doing herself any favors on this first lap, so yeah. Just a thought, but you could think they should make a pro career mode where you manage all 3 racing series as once. Yeah, that would... I've thought about doing stuff like that, just like narratively, just trying to do something like that. But the problem comes in where it's just like, I think eventually you'll get bored of doing that pretty quickly. Because you're gonna have to do like 5 races a week eventually or whatever. Like, it's just going to be a lot of work. And so I think that they figured that it would be better just to leave them separate. And also they added them in DLC anyways. So it's not something that they had at the beginning to think about. But yeah, maybe something for just the one team. So you mean like... So you manage one team that races in 3 series. I guess that might work. That's interesting. I mean, obviously the endurance, you have to have extra drivers. But I mean... But I definitely don't think they had the vision for that sort of thing at the beginning of the game. And so that's why it's not in the game. But a lot of things are probably coming from Motorsport Manager 2. Which may or may not ever happen, but we want it to happen, obviously. So yeah. But yeah, like having one set of staff, maybe like having an extra staff here or there, kind of make it realistic to split up the bulk of the work. Yeah, I could see that working if you kind of edited the structure of it. You'd have to have a much larger staff working. You'd have to have probably a much larger factory to start out with, because you're building so many different parts. And that would be insanely hard to manage, because you'd have to think about when races are hitting for each series. They would definitely have to add a simulate race feature, because there's no way that you'd want to race every single one of those races. That would just be so many races to manage. Yeah, same drivers and stuff. Of course, there's probably going to be... You'd have to set up the schedule to not conflict. That's the other issue, so... Because there's some stuff that... different for endurance, yeah. Like, you could have 2 different reserve drivers for, like, GT, and you also have to consider not every driver can race every series in this game, so... You'd have to take that into consideration. Have a second manager for another series if you want. Honestly, my dream is to have fully multiplayer leagues. So like each team in a league is a created team, and it would be like kind of like Madden, where you would have league commissioners and stuff. It wouldn't be like just random people. You'd have to have like a league commissioner that runs everything and keeps everyone on track when they have to run the race or whatever. You'll have to set times up and stuff. But that would be awesome to have 10 real people in 10 teams and stuff, and just building parts and choosing factory upgrades. So I'd be looking at a 2 or 1 stop race with mediums at this point. The prediction lied to me. Melo crashed. Key would be making up some major points in the championship, but Nagel's not letting up at all. Yeah, everyone likes 1 stops. That's the it's the unbeatable strategy in this game. They'd have to definitely vary that up with rules and stuff, because everyone would just go for the least amount of stops, because that's just the ultimate strategy. Tires are fairly worn. Throw you on another set of mediums. Not fill up. It's not what I meant to do. Okay, everything's looking good. Alright, Key, you're in first. Better than 2 aggressive stops, exactly. Maybe if you have a quick enough car, undercutting might get you out of traffic, and so it might work out if you're doing like a reverse grid. But for most strategies, it's not worth it. I think a lot of these people are going to have to pit in front of me. Key is still leading the way for the team, holding off Cavalcanti for now. Cavalcanti's looking pretty racy. Oh, she's really pushing those tires. Wonder if she'll make it to the end. Hung Lao's in the pits, repairing. We do jump him. What lap are we going to be on? 7 laps remaining, so we still got a lot of extra fuel. We jump Batista. I don't think the other people in front of us can finish. At least not the top 2. Top 2 are both in. Do we get them both? We do. What about... not Nagel. If you win the team championship, you will farm some more cash or go to APC. I mean, being smart, farm more cash probably and build up more. But being a stream series, I want to move up because we've been in here for 4 seasons now. Yeah, this is season 4. So I think it's time to move up. How are we looking here? So yeah, looks like we're gonna move up a little bit with Key. Gonna hold station with Nagel, losing some of our lead though. That is fine. Key is knocking on a podium here. Gonna have to keep track of our fuel though. We don't want to run out of fuel. Ooh, people are in. We do have a podium. Now we're knocking on the top two. Nagel is languishing a little bit. Anyone else for a final last minute pit stop? No? Alright. We were so close. Good work, Key. Got a podium. Getting back on track ever since that DNF. I was hoping for 2 wins for Key today. But she really needs to get a move on if she wants to get a championship before she leaves the team. Points for Nagel. So we're only 10 points up, so we may not even win this championship. But we're probably going to win the constructors easily. It's getting tight. With equal engines, it's really hard to get past people. So basically starting from the back is just massive handicap. Okay. Let's inspire Shinki, sure. Traumatized. The flames, was there fire in the pits? I didn't see that. I missed a pit fire. Who cares about that? Got some new pit crew people. But we're fine, although we're not fine because we have to switch out. So where are we? We are on first team, so we're moving to second team. Yeah, and then we'll switch to first team for the last 2 races of the season. So that's good. Medrano, or Mdrano. Jafita. Where are you, Jafita? Jafita? You are. Giovanni. Bonazzoli. Oops. Oh, Galimi was he was a reserve. So we were on Zanaro and Bierban. Bierban? There you are. Alright, everyone's at full stamina, so everyone's going to be recuperating there. Pit crew goes down to 6th, but that's okay. They're not going to make many mistakes, which is the important part. Still waiting on some sponsorship stuff to come in. Okay. So that's over double, and that's not. So this is definitely better than this. But what is 4 million divided by 12? 333. And then, yeah, 350 divided by 8 is going to be nowhere near. So 4 million is the best we can do. And then for this bonus, are we going to America this year? No, we aren't. But that still might be the best one. Second or above. Yeah, no, this is the best one. Liability work is done in the factory, huh? Anything else we can make reliable? No. I mean, we can make these crappy parts reliable. I mean, might as well. Alright. Just use the chief mechanic stat. Does Landvik can retire? Maybe. She's in GT. She's really good. Politics vote. Spec gearboxes. Oh, train young drivers. Nice. Abstain. It's gonna be almost a full spec series. It's gonna come down to drivers. If you really want to maximize this game, events like that, you want to load back to right before it happened and then try it again because it'll come up with a different event. So, but I don't really mind. Our car is average at best. Jeez, it is. And what is the best thing that we can do? Just don't have any. Have we done our best gearbox possible? No, we have not. I just realized we don't need to do that because we're going to be promoting and it's going to be a completely different tier system. So we don't need to waste the money on it. Did you finish Ernie's Paradise? And if so, did you use the achievement? For this one, no. For my other series, yes. Foxworth Autosport, I do have the Motorsport Legend background. Alright. On to Guildford. We'll give it a shot. How good is it? Oh, it's like super OP. It's like, it is so overpowered. Because you can go to like a World Motorsport Series driver and just be like, hey, you want to work for our team? Sure. Yeah, I'll go down to the bottom tier for you. Yeah. I mean, obviously he's expensive still, but yeah, it's pretty OP. Marketability boost is fantastic too, but I mean that obviously goes away eventually because you would have earned it anyways. But rainy practice. Well, just damp. Let's go a little bit lower downforce, a little more top speed. Mediums. I know that there's a way to check how many laps there are, but how? Alright, that should be fine. Data center. Like, could you imagine if, like, Prema and F3 went to Lewis Hamilton, was like, hey, you want to race F3 again? Just like, you know what? I really respect you. You were a legend back in the day. I totally want to race for you in F3. And he just leaves F1. That'd be a bit ridiculous, but it's not quite set up like F1, F2, F3 in this game, but it's pretty much what they are. Yeah, it'd be hilarious, and it'd also be actually interesting in F1 again, but let's put in a fastest lap and then bring him in. So we went from great to great. Let's go a little bit more downforce. Let's try that. See how that feels. Handling's the opposite way. I guess I'm in the weird opportunity that I can actually talk about the F1 race, because that happened yesterday. Happened nearly 24 hours ago. So that was good, so we need to go the other way. That was great to excellent. Okay, let's try this. Let's leave them out there the rest of the time. Oh. Are we gonna get it? I don't think we are. I don't think we can get it. We didn't get it. When do I think I'm gonna do the pit crew tutorial video? It'll take me a little bit. I want to finish a season out and make sure that I can kind of perfect the strategy, make sure it's actually good. Alright, so do those two. Went the wrong way with these. That should be good. .97 is good enough. I want to take a second here. So, Hung Lao is third in the championship. Evans, his teammate, is 19th. How good is Lao? I also totally didn't look at the rain. Alright. Let's just get this first stint over with. All right. We actually didn't lose that many positions. All right, we're going to pit with key. Put on intermediates. Fill up. No, we'll just fill up. Then we'll pit with Nagel. Fill up. We will have to manage the tires. I'll take it. Let's go down to medium. We can just push all day because we're going to be pitting for fuel and tires just constantly. Go ahead and turn up the speed a little bit. Looking like a Corsa di Corsa 1-2 in the works. See if we can slice through this traffic. Come on, Key. This episode's named after you. Gotta make some moves if you want to get back in this championship. She's in 4th now, so that's good. Gonna pit you, put on a lap of fuel. For some tires. Come on, you gotta get past Leclerc, whatever his name is. Alright, so we do have some excess fuel to burn. Go ahead and start burning that a little bit. Yeah, we got like a whole lot of fuel, so. I don't think we're really gaining on him. We might run out of tires though if he keeps on pushing so hard. I think he realizes that he's pushing too hard. Starting to close up the gap a little bit. Key is closing the gap up to third. But so far we are just going to blitz the lead of this. Key is getting 19 points. I guess she got the fastest lap. That's going to put her right up into title contention. Unfortunately, Nagel's having the same. So, does not really gain anything there. You're down to 3 laps. Leclerc is running out of tires real quick. Same with El Sadat. Do you like the Enduro series more than the open wheel series? I like the quickness of the open wheel series, but I do enjoy the challenge of the endurance series. Because like I feel like this Corsetti Corsa series is really coming along, just going really quickly, and we might actually progress somewhere really quickly. Alright, we need to make sure that we have fuel for the finish. So we got second and fourth. So Shinki has gone from 7th to 3rd in this episode, so good for her. Look at that. Nagel is just like right up Leclerc's butt. So management, enduro, racing, open wheel. I mean, like, whenever I say I like the quickness of it, I think I like the speed at which the series moves. It feels like we're going to, hey, look, we didn't break any rules, so that's good. So we keep our second, and Shinki gets the fastest lap, so she gets 2 extra points. So she matches her teammate, and she moves up a little bit. We did get our goal, so we got 1.4 million. So I like it because we're already in season 4, and we're almost into season 5 already, in about half the time that endurance is up to season 5. So it's just really nice to be able to move along so quickly. Gives me hope that we're going to get to the World Motorsport Championship before long, and then we might be able to wrap it up and win that, and then kind of just I don't know, start a new series. I know that there was a official F1 management game coming out sometime that was announced, that was being made by some studio, I forget. But so moving on to something like that is probably my next plan. Obviously I got this other more real world, even though it's still in the virtual world, Fox vs Autosport stuff going on, and I'm trying to figure out how best to present that. But a lot of it, because I'm not racing in it, so it's hard for me to stream it, and a lot of my drivers don't have the proper internet connection or computers to stream, so I'd rather them do well in the race than kind of sacrifice performance to stream it. So, and not every single league that we're in has a main broadcast yet, so, but they're working on it and stuff. But that is the ultimate goal for sure. Alright, so we're at the top of the league, top of the championship, and Key did get some revenge today. She got she didn't get 2 podiums. She got 3rd and 4th, but she did get a fastest lap, so she did make up some points overall. She made 6 points up on Nagel, and she jumped from like 7th to 3rd. So I say episode title successful. We got 2 more races next time, and then we got the finale. I think next time, if we do really well, it'll just be untouchable at the end. But that's fine. Maybe we can do 3 races and just finish up the season if we're that far ahead. Anyways, I'm gonna save now. Foxworth Autosport will be up in like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna end the stream, set up the stream for next weekend, which will be 8 o'clock because there is Formula 1, so 8 o'clock on Saturday, which is an hour earlier from now on Saturday. And yeah, so give me like 5 minutes, go ahead and like get a drink of water, do whatever you need to do, and then I'll be live over on the Foxworth Autosport version of the video. So alright, thanks for watching.